Hi everyone, I am Abbas. I am Google certified IT sports specialist. I am new on Kaggle and this is my first project and let's explain it. So first of all, the Google Agent Intensive Capstone project. I am choosing the track concert track and this the project is student sport concert multi-agent A platform. So basically we have a multi-agent ecosystem that automates student support workflow using the ADK, MCP tools and KB memories and Flask for the demonstration purpose for like that deploy. So now what's the problem? The students are asking repetitive questions that they need access code to take the exam. There is no course active in their dashboard. They are asking for their progress and they are asking for their enrollment. So these are things are overloaded the stuff, and maybe sometimes some stuff are online and some are on their offs, and there be a time shifting rotation. So that's why there is a slow response to the student. And normally if we are using a chatbots, they sometimes hallucinate because a student asking random questions like that, they don't ask for the access code, they ask for the exam code like this of the things. Some of the things due to this traditional chatbots are not cover all of the stuff. So basically we need a reliable and specialized automated support system. For now we have a solution. Basically the solution is a multi-agent ecosystem. So basically we have a specialized agents under a one root agent, and root agent is basically routing all the question to the specialized agents. For now I have a routing agent that is intelligent for routing, and other sub agents are orientation agent, tech agent, progress agent, and fact agent and error agents, right? So the root agent direct the questions regarding to the orientation agent. If there is some text support there is login issue or something, the root agent direct this question to the tech agent. So the root agent is intelligently routing the questions depending on the queries to the specific agent. So the results we have is 24/7 student support and maximum time we have accurate result. Why agent? So agent, we made agent specialized per category. For example, if for the orientation we have a specialized agent, for the text board we have a specialized agent, and all the four agents are collaboration under the root agent. So now we have a local KB local file KB and fuzzy mismatching improved accuracy, and our project work with or without LLM as well. So if there is LLM is not available, so the already fed question in the local KB file give the answer to the student, and this project is scalable and maintainable as well. So the capstone features are implemented right now in this project are multi-agent workflow and MCP tool capability as well, local KB for research and memory systems, and for the session memories as well, and for the logging and observability. And you can Gemini is also optional. You can check the status whether the Gemini is active or not. And at the end we have a Flask for the deployment, so you can check the web demo page as well at the end. So now the architect view. First of all we have a root agent that routes according to the questions depend on the sub agent. So the sub agent handle the specialized task. For example, orientation agent is specialized for the orientations question. So this specific agent handles the specific tasks. Now local knowledge, we have local knowledge bases and MCP tools for the DB and the file operation, and for the session memories we have a JSON file already saved for each and every student. So we can check the files as well and the conversation as well. So we can check how our agents response. For example, tech agent how responds to the student, how our orientation agent responds to the student, and for the Flask for the interface for the interaction. So Flask interface is basically our front end, so we can check how our project is look like. So now MCP capability. So this project is also capable for the MCP capability, and you can add on later on. And now we have a project structure. So basically our project structure is very simple. Student support ADK, under we have a sample data folder, and under student support data folder we have our main py and agent py and root agent and tools.py memory for the memory session and long running py. And we have our requirements. So if you want to use this project you can download the requirements, And for the installation, just create a win environment and pip install the requirement as well, and run the app using Python student support folder slash main.py, and it will open a browser for you so you can check our project as well. For API testing, you can also check the start the session with your name and ask question, or you can also check our Gemini status, whether the Gemini is active or not. Or you can check the Gemini usage as well, or multi-agent design and architect documentation is, and it's ready for the deployment. And you can also check the student queries question in the JSON file as well, or you can download this JSON file as well for the queries of the student. Conclusion is very simple. This is a very automatic system that is ready to deploy, and for example automate the student support, accurate and scalability, and it will work as a real institution workflow design, and it is based on the ADK, and it is we have a UI interface and work with and without the Gemini. Let me show you the roadmap. So it is ready for the real LMS integration as well as a student dashboard. And for the student analytics, we can check how is the student going on, how is it progress, and how many courses he has completed or not. We can add later on in these features as well, and we can add vector database for the knowledge. Even we can add the voice feature as well, and we can deploy on a cloud. And let me show you our main project. So this is our main project. So now you see this is our project structure. Under the student ADK, we have an environment and sample data, and that this is a memory JSONs, and you can check the files and the queries the student is asking, and what our agent, especially tech agent, and which one of the agent is reply to the student. And now we have agent.py, evolution, longpy, and mainpy. This is our mainpy. So we, as I did a command like this, so you see, it will ask you the building a root agent initialization succeed, so serving as a Flask as a main. So now you can just go to the web and check. Let me just click on the web. No, you can check our previous conversation with the agent, and you can also check the Gemini status is active, and this is our agents. Orientation agent for the orientation, tech agent, progress agent, FAQ agent, assistant, and error agent as well. Or you can download the session file, or you can clear the session. You see restore session by Abbas, and this is a chat is cleared, and you can ask your name again here, for example Ali, and start the session. So you see session is started. Or you can check, this file is also saved in the memory JSON with the session IDs. Specifically for the Raza, we have the Raza question, and for the Ali, we have saving, we are doing the queries, and we can check. If I ask for my progress, the progress agent is responding. It's same like this. If you ask for the orientation agent will ask for your request. And for example, if you are asking for the tech related questions that your portal is not working or something, it will reply back. The tech agent is reply back to you. So you see the Gemini is active, and this is our session, and you can also download the JSON file as well wherever you want. And you see the session is saved for the early, and you can also check by yourself. And let me just close this session.